Argent Squire is a nice first turn. Argent Horse Rider is a nice third turn. So, yeah, we've got some stuff here. Sweet. Well, we've got a variety of options for our second and third turns of the game. I think we will probably use the coin to get one of these 3-drops out. Having a we could just use the dagger on turn 2, but I mean we've got a lot of power in hand here, so that's a good reason to try to be aggressive early. I think I'll just go with the ogre. This is a good argument for like the Argent Crusader because it'll stick around, but if we do coin out the Argent Crusader, our opponent's definitely going to have Blood Knight in hand. Although, against this guy, I think we're just going to dagger it. Well, looks like we're going slow. So much for the aggressive start. At least we get to save the coin for Shadow Pan Rider, so we can play him turn 4. That's going to be pretty sick. What am I doing? Why would I hit that? That'd be pretty bad. We do want the... Maybe we don't want the Ogre. So maybe we want Scarlet Crusader here, so that the opponent has to power it. Use our weapon on this one. And we're going to Shadow Pin the turn after this. So maybe we want the thing that lets us, like, hit our desired target for sure. We also could play the Horse Rider and use both creatures to deal with his 2/3, but I think that's one of the weaker plays we've got available because we're not too worried about what this attacks. We'll just go Ogre, I think. I feel like if you're in doubt, just like playing the Ogre and letting it decide what to hit is always good. And it's huge. I have a great love for this card just because it's I love anything that seems undercosted. So it's gonna be a 4/5. We can deal with that. That's fine. The opponent will power to hit our 1/1, but that's alright. It's gonna make our Shadow Pan Rider a little bit awkward. And they probably are going to just kill our 4/4. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna need to use our dagger to kill this, but we can have him with it. So things are going a little slower in this game than I had planned, but we're up on cards right now, and we still have the coin, which is awesome. We've got basically 2 ogres in hand. We've got some. I mean, these are all really solid cards that we've got, so I'm happy with our position right now. Although a lot of our plays here aren't great. I think we'll use the charge to kill this thing. Yeah, we'll use the charge there and hit it with our weapon. We're getting some good value out of this guy too, because now this guy's up to like spider tank size, so he's a little more formidable than usual. Ew. Okay. Well, we can, if we dagger again, we can keep our knight around. If we dagger this turn, we'll have 4 mana left. So this is probably a good turn for us to play the Shadow Pan. So, we're going to use both of these on his Harpy. So we could just go face with this one and weapon up. And hit. And then coin. Shadow Pan. Keeping a good amount of pressure on the opponent. They can use their power to kill our 3/1 here, but it does take up 2 mana, and they take a little damage from it, which is relevant. So they do have opponent has a dragon in hand, which is something to maybe be concerned about. They might have like a Ysera or something there, but I mean we can't just like be afraid of that. Do we have death rattles in hand? I don't think we have any good death rattles in our deck. I think that guy's just a spider tank for us. Spider tank is a fine card, so we're okay with that. We'll probably play the Master of Disguise this turn. We can get the Master and one of our 3-drops. Yeah, I don't remember if we have any death rattles. I don't think we want the Coliseum Manager, so it's either going to be Argent Crusader or the Raptor. We will go, I think, with the Raptor because it's better against Swipe. And we don't need to hit right now because next turn we're going to probably play the Boulder Fist Ogre and Mad Bomber. So we don't want to waste our weapon charges. Yeah, I think this is better against Swipe because if we play the Scarlet Crusader, the opponent can hit it with their power and then swipe our 4/4 and deal with 2 of our cards. Whereas this way they don't have a good swipe. Can we just go face with all of this? We've got 13 damage here. This was the dragon he had, I guess. So, we want this to happen. And I guess we probably won't use the Mad Bomber here. We'll just finish it with that thing. We will get this guy and this guy. I think now we can pretty safely start hitting with the dagger. We've gotten the big cards out of our hand, so we should be able to like have the 2 mana free every couple of turns. Everybody's got Krakens, man. It's a nice card, but we do have a lot of other power in play. So we've got 6, 10, 16, 17 right now in play. We'll use our 1 toughness guys to kill this Kraken, and we'll play the Ghoul before that. Just a good old beat down here. And we're going to hit you. And we do want to weapon up before we play the Coliseum Manager, so that's fine. We'll do that. And let's put this into play. I don't think it really mattered so much which one of those 2 we put out. Oh, that's a big snake. But we have lethal. Sweet.